Alright, welcome everyone to this Sunday Race League. We are in Japan this week and we'll get to see our driver tier 4 in action today. I don't have sound from the game. Weird. Okay, here we go. Now we do have sound. So first one to set a time will be Lars in the AlphaTauri. Let's check him out for his hot lap. Being safe in the S section, and 5 place grid penalty for a collision in the back grid. Lars invalidated. Sorry, I was setting up my cell phone. Let's see what the Sammy Z can do. Entering the final chicane. Oh, and contact with the Clancy, I believe. Bodog in his final sector. Purple sector 2 for Bodog. What can he do? A 1:33.9. Lars going wide. A 1:30.8 for Lars. Jumping on R1 D44 Haas. Purple sector 1 for R1 D44. Slightly missed the apex here. Barry Kruger gets out of the way. Nicely done from him. Now entering the final sector. For the final chicane. A 1:31.4 for R1. Miles in the S section. Oh, goes wide. This will affect his time quite a bit. I'm getting a purple sector 1 for everyone. Final sector for Miles. What can he do? A 1:31.6. Nicely done. Let's check Barry Kruger for now. Take a different line in the chicane. 1:47, so he was setting his out lap. Let's jump on Lanzi. He's about to start his lap. I believe he can claim pole position. A really strong driver, currently leading in the Tier 4 standing. It's a bit of wobble in the turn 1. Some decent speed through the S section. Nearly invalidated here. This is looking good so far. Now coming in the final sector. He didn't have. Oh, Barry Kruger claims pole position with a 1:29.8. Really good time from Barry Kruger. Let's go, Barry, says Gord. Meanwhile, Lanzi claims pole position with a 1:29.6. Let's check on Nolan Mitch, who's at his first race in the Sunday Race League here. Going a bit wide there. I think he's about to start his outlap. No, going in the pit. We haven't set a time yet. Actually, quite a few drivers didn't set a time. And time's running out. I believe we are Only a few minutes from the end of this qualifying session. Quite a lot of yellow flag, can't see nothing. Bobby Valchev invalidated. So is a Sami Zed. Is Martinelli is gonna break into the 129? Let's find out. Oh, he's not full on the throttle. Looks like he aborted his lap. Jumping on MNT. On the medium tire, if he can put himself into the top 10, that will probably pay off during the race. Let's go MNT. Climb up that grid. Looks like he's low on fuel. And Gordon B saying, Barry, you're my hero. Let's find out if Barry can answer back to Lanzi and gets pole position back. Bit of a wheel spin from MNT. R1 D44 getting out of the way. Nicely done. And 132.5, so mission accomplished for MNT. He's in the top 10. Find Quina invalidated. Bodog's not on the hot lap. Is Sami Zed? Yes, he's just started. Gets a bit of trouble in turn 1. Gotta be careful with those curbs in the S section. Didn't lose it, but he did invalidate it. Miles will be the next one. Setting a hot lap. Followed closely by Bodog, who might get a bit of a tow, or no, he's going in the pit. Three minutes remaining in this qualifying session, and oh, gets a bit of the curb and loses it in the wall. And we can see a medium tire in the gravel there. Martinelli out for his hot lap. Still trying to get into the 129. Just being careful in the S section. Ooh. Gets in the grass and invalidated this time. That's a little bit far. Miles way up on his time. Let's jump on Barry Kruger. Gordon B. Hero. And here we go. Probably the final try Barry can give to beat Lanzi. A make it or break it moment. Well, he's actually in P2, which is not that bad. Oh, losing it in the S section. This will be it for a Barry. Martinoli 2/10 ahead of his time. Can he challenge the front runners? Only a few seconds remaining in this qualifying session. And qualifying ran out of time. What can Martinoli do? It's looking good. A 130 flat gets him in P3. Lanzi in his final sector. Can he improve? Almost 4/10 ahead of his time. Looks like he will set a very strong time. A 1:29.3, amazing time. R1 ran out of fuel. Few last runners will not set a time that matters in this grid. So this will be our starting grid for our race in Japan. Lanzi, Barry Kruger. We can see the standings there, really consistent. I believe Lanzi is currently the leader in the standing, followed by Barry Kruger. So no surprise in this qualifying session. So is Martinoli currently in P3 in the standings too. And here we go. Qualifying's over. So MNT and Badog on the medium compound just made it into the top 10. Nolan Mitch is gonna have a 5-place grid penalty, excuse me. So he will start last in this session. Maybe not a bad place to start to avoid some incident in front. Take your time and drive carefully. This could pay off. From now on, anything can happen in a race. Drivers currently selecting their strategy for this race. In Tier 4, it's always dry and the optimal condition. Here we go. And 5 red lights. Lights are out. Oh, very difficult start for Lanzi. And we get an AlphaTauri that lost it in turn 1. No VSC or full safety car yet. And Larch and Lanzi lost 9 and 8 position with this race start. Sami Zed takes on Miles. Can Miles answer back? Picking in the inside there. Trying to make Sami Zed nervous. Using a lot of ERS. Getting on the outside here. Oh, and Sami Zed on the inside. Gives back the position. Quite a gentleman. And goes out of bounds. 3-second penalty for Sami Zed. And MNT really close to these two, joining the battle. Followed by Lanzi, who's a rocket right now. Trying to claim back his position. Great start from MNT on the medium compound. We've got 2 positions so far, which are Lanzi and Larch actually. Some good defense by MNT, but Lanzi claims turn one. And he's all over the mirrors of Sami Zed now. Smart choice by MNT not to fight too much because he's on a alternate strategy. He's gonna benefit from the slipstream. And take a look on the inside of Sami Zed here. Gets a bit of a wheel spin. Lost a few tenths. And Sami Zed lost it. I didn't caught it. Our closest battle will be in with the front runners now. Quina just slightly above a second behind Martinelli. He will not get DRS and he loses it into the barrier. Difficult to get back on track. And the tires are gone. Quina is out of this race. We'll have a full safety car. Is this gonna impact the strategy? I don't think it's a good bet to go on the hard compound, but in the same time a free pit stop can be appealing. And the next play record with a fire emoji. Martinelli and R1D44 are taking this bet. They're going, actually quite a few drivers are doing it. Our front runner, Barry, isn't. Some of them went for the medium compound. We have a mixed strategy here. It's going to be interesting. This early safety car and a 3-second penalty for Loba under safety car condition. That's really unfortunate. And I believe we'll have another lap under the safety car, and this will be it. Please maintain safe space between each other to avoid getting 5-second penalty like that maybe. That was really close. We know the game issues 5-second penalty for the slightest touch under safety car condition. Be careful, guys. Bobby Valchev is ghosted. Not sure what's going on there. And Loba losing a few penalty, going in a few positions, excuse me. 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. That's not good for Loba. And Barry Kruger changed his mind, decided to pit. We'll have Nerdy Average Gamer, aka Johnny, leading this race restart, followed by his teammate Larch. Both didn't decide to get the free pit stop. It's going to be interesting to see how it will affect their race. And I believe safety car will be in this lap. And a 5-second penalty for Nolan Mitch for a severe collision under safety car. Like I said, only a slight touch is needed. Before the final straight, there's really no need to. And another 5-second penalty. Ended to R1 at D44, and here we go, race restart. Both AlphaTauri in the lead. And Large getting in front of Nerdy Average Gamer. Might have been a team call here, because Large is on a better compound. And actually Nerdy Johnny might create him a bit of a cushion there. So, oh, and the ass lost it. No VSC. No debris on track, so we're all good. And Martinoli from the outside, nicely done. It's now chasing a Large in front. And Barry Kruger really quick here. It's not close enough to make the move yet. Might have a look on the inside there, late braking, and gets it done nicely. Nice move from Barry Kruger. And Lanzi gets the job done on Miles. Oh, Miles going a bit wide there. And now Lancy is getting the job done. He's having a look on the outside there. Johnny's still on the inside, and Meanwhile, Miles gets the inside. Really tight grid here. Some very good driving from everyone so far. A lot of action. Oh, slight touch. Nolan Mitch. Let's jump on Nolan Mitch. Side by side with the Red Bull. Going a bit wide, but keeps it on track. And is Nolan Mitch gonna try again on MNT? Might have to wait for the next DRS straight. See what's going on with the front runners now. Martinelli caught up on Larsh. Oh, bit of a push there. I think he's waiting for the DRS straight to get the move done on Larsh. Larsh probably about to pit anyway. Three-second penalty for Nolan Mitch. We'll jump back on him. With not a lot of ERS remaining. Having a look on MNT on the inside. Really close battle now. MNT's on the inside. And Lobo lost it behind. So is a Sami Z. Oh, and MNT lost it in the gravel. And Lanzi is gaining on Larsh. And Larsh is out of ERS, only 15% or so remaining. Don't think we'll be able to defend. He's not in the DRS range either. And an easy move for Lanzi. Oh. And Nolan's really fast, climbing up the grid. It's now all over the mirror of Johnny in the S section. Another 3 seconds for Loba. And speeding in the pit lane again for Loba. Penalty are starting to add up, and Loba retire from this session. Oh, going a bit wide there. This is gonna compromise his exit. He's 4/10 behind Johnny. And he's gonna benefit from the DRS now. Should be an easy move for Nolan. There we go. Now has to catch a 6-second gap with a Barry Kruger who's really fast too. Let's jump on the front runner. Lanzi putting a lot of pressure on Martinoli. Oh, and Nolan Mitch lost it, it appears so. He's out of the session. We got to see some great action from him. Good job, buddy, for your first race in SRL. Don't worry, there will be plenty more to come. And Lanzi all over Martinoli. Oh, a bad exit here for Lanzi. Decide to wait. And so far this is the only battle we have on track. For the pole position. Barry Kruger seems to be gaining some time on them. Oh, a bit of a push there. No issue. I don't believe Lanzi got front wing damage. So we're all good to keep going. And here we go now. With a decent exit. Open up DRS. Doesn't take ERS. Martinoli breaking the slipstream. And Lanzi can't. Oh! Take a look on the inside. Decide not to go there. Can be really hazardous. I'm not sure. Oh, and Martinoli lost it. And 3-second penalty for Large. Can Miles, another 3 seconds. Let's have a quick look on penalty situation. 11 seconds for Miles. And 3 seconds for Barry and Large. While R1 has 5 and Sammy 6. And Miles now within DRS range of Johnny. And Johnny, quite a few ERS remaining. Trying to keep Miles away from the DRS range. I believe he managed to do that. Miles won't have DRS this turn. Nicely done by Johnny. Johnny for the OG SRL member. Of course, a staff member here in Sunday Race League. One of our pillars. He has a lot of experience in racing. But Miles is really fast. And it's gonna challenge him again this turn. Just broke it into the DRS range. And Sammy Z DNF'd. Johnny going wide, losing a few tenths to Miles. So is Miles. Yeah, good point, Cadsby. Johnny is streaming every race, I believe. Make sure to give him a follow. How many seconds for Barry? I believe he had 3 seconds. Let's check again. Yes, he's on 3 second penalty. So he has a lot of work to do to get ahead Lanzi. And Sammy Z on... was that Sammy Z? You're welcome. And Miles gets a job done on Johnny. Nice clean move from the outside. Can Johnny answer back on Miles? What a move by Miles, truly. I agree with you, Gord. Maybe subject for a move of the month. And Johnny giving it all, but it won't be enough. And Miles now flying away. Oh no. Johnny hasn't said his last word. Johnny 5 or 6 tenths behind Miles for the final sector. Still has plenty of ERS. Trying to... oh yeah, we might see a move from Johnny. Now only within 3 tenths entering the final chicane. Let's jump on his POV. Oh, jumping into the pits. I thought he was planning a move on Miles there, but My bad. And Barry caught up on Lanzi. I totally missed that. Last time I checked the penalty situation, he was 4 seconds behind Lanzi. And Johnny's gonna finish the race on a soft compound with 9 laps to go. So we have a great comment by Nolan Mitch here, saying he's mad that he wrecked his car, but still happy about how he drove. Totally agree with that. You put on a hell of a show, man, with some great overtakes, and don't worry about it. Plenty more race to come for you, buddy. And Lanzi getting away now. Oh, he spun. And now Barry's in the lead. He has to create at least a 3-second gap, which is already done, to cancel. And Miles DNF in the S section. Japan is a really hard track. Those curves in the S section are deadly, truly. But it's really fun track to race, actually. One of my favorite. I really like the challenge this track brings up to. And some pretty good gaps between the driver. We'll follow Johnny, who's on fresh soft, who's gonna probably catch up on R1 D44 at some point. I believe 7 lap is enough to catch this 4-second gap. And Johnny 1 second faster than his previous time. Those soft tires are really making a big difference for him. He's on 1:33.3. Very similar time to R1. Will it be enough? I believe Johnny's catching on R1 about like 4/10 a lap, I'd say. Martinoli with the fastest lap, 1:32. And Barry lost it again. And now Lanzi's in front, with Martinoli right behind him. Barry closing the door. Oh, peeking in the inside. Slight touch, but no issue there. And Martinoli all over Barry. And Barry defending the inside there. And claiming the inside in turn one. Gets the job done on Barry Kruger. Tanny ends her back. The curves are really hard indeed, guys, but there's something really satisfying when you nail that S section. That's why I really enjoy Japan. But it's a love and hate game, I believe. Barry lost a few tenths now to Martinoli, while Lanzi has a comfortable 5.5 second gap or so. Is he gonna claim another win? And is Martinoli getting away? Barry's almost out of the DRS range. Using some ERS to stay within that 1 second gap. Well, Martinoli doesn't. Probably saving some to defend against Barry if needed. Barry gained quite a bit of time on that last straight. Let's change the camera there for a bit. Late braking for Barry. This is gonna affect his exit a bit. And we might get to see another battle at the back there with Large and R1D44. And Barry lost it in that infernal S section, I will say. Another victim. Let's jump on R1 with some fresh shaft. Can he reach Large? Large is a very quick driver. But his light was flashing. He doesn't have a lot of ERS left. Battle for and Lanzi with the fastest lap, 131.3 on his 20 laps old medium tires. We remember that Lanzi pitted during the early safety car. Bit of a wheel lock for Large, I believe. What do we think is the best strategy here in Japan? If there is no safety car, I believe soft medium would be the way to go. If you're out of the top 10, probably medium soft. But a safety car can really affect that choice. And R1 takes the inside here in turn 1. And gets the job done on Large. Nicely done. Can he answer back? Only a few turns remaining. This is probably the best chance he's got in that straight. Gotta really close that gap, maybe to claim the inside on the last chicane. I don't think it will be enough. Oh yeah, he's got the DRS. They're now starting their last lap. He's completely out of ERS. can't get it done. Well, R1 still has a 20% left of ERS, and Lanzi wins this race. Another one for him in the book. Great job, buddy. Followed by a Martinoli and a Barry Kruger now. Johnny's gonna finish P4. Great race from Johnny. Let's have a quick look on penalties. Nothing should happen. All three drivers there are on 3-second penalty. And this is it. A large claim back is P6. I failed to comment his overtake. And driver of the day for Johnny, and that's my choice as well. Strong race from Johnny, and another victory with a nice dance from Lanzi. We have a podium where kind of used to see. The top three in the standing are our top three today as well. Lanzi, Martinoli, and Barry Kruger. And very strong race from Johnny. P4, great job. You're the driver of the day for me. So, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on next week. We will be racing in, I'm not sure where. Having a quick look at our schedule. Next week's gonna be in Australia. So we'll see you there, guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.